This is Gary Atensy with CNTV, and today we're in Centennial, Colorado. I'm here at Lunch Wired. Since 2011, they have been committed and created a handcrafted meal that is customized for you, and you're bound to remember. I am here with the founder, Jordan. Thanks so much for joining us, Jordan. Let's start off a little bit about yourself. I mean, you began this in 2011. This really is a family business, but you yourself, you've been involved in this industry for easily over 15 years. Share with me a little bit how this concept got started for you.
Well, I have some family members in Florida that have worked in corporate catering for a really long time. They were nice enough to take me in and kind of show me the ropes of this type of food industry. We thought there was a need in this market for something that was fresh and flavorful, and we brought it to the market. We've been soaring ever since.
That is fantastic. I mean, quite honestly, we would all agree that we live in a fast-paced society. It's go, go, go. Many times people are catching lunch at their desk, at their work, on the go. Why is this business model you've created really a perfect fit for our busy lifestyles?
Well, the nature of our business is to make a fresh product, get it packaged, and get it delivered without the normal challenges of a sit-down restaurant. So for us to really focus on getting it right, getting it out the door, and meeting that lunch demand, which is sometimes only 30 or 45 minutes, is a challenge. The only way we could be successful is that we really just service a very tight market of only about 3 miles in diameter from this location.
That is great. Before we discuss the convenience service that you provide for folks here close by, let's talk about quality. Quite honestly, it would have to be said that fresh is the number one goal when it comes to this product here. Tell me why that's important to you.
It's the hallmark of our product itself. So we make cookies from scratch every day, flour, butter, sugar, the whole 9 yards. We make potato chips. In fact, I have somebody making them right now. High quality Yukon Gold potatoes we slice and fry, and then we bake to leach all the oil out, and then we season them. And then even from our breads, we bake them here. We fresh cut our meats here. All of our veggies are cut here. And bringing all those things together and then delivering them is just, it's a step above.
Absolutely. Something that's kind of unheard of when it comes to catering. We're talking about handcrafted meals, really customized to the taste buds of the people that are eating them out there. Read the reviews out there. People are excited because they found a great place to get something. Let's break down the service a little bit. Let's start off, first of all, the services you provide, which is delivery. What is that for? Is that larger groups? What is the minimum size and the maximum size that you guys can cater to?
So we actually have a minimum delivery of $15. That's it. We can deliver one meal if you like. We try to get as many people from the office to order at once as possible. It's our same core delivery staff that will deliver off the individual menu as well as the catering menu. As far as catering goes, we've delivered meals as large as 600.
You can handle all the way down here, all the way up as well. Now, the person out there that's an individual that wants this great quality meal like this, they can actually go online, click, order, and come and pick up. Tell me how that works.
It's a pretty cool system. You can do it on your phone, at your desktop, and within 15 to about 30 minutes, depending on the size of the order, we can have it done, ready for you, and waiting here for you to pick up. If you place and pay for it online, it's even faster because all the paperwork is set in stone. It really just takes 2 seconds. You walk in, we smile, we have a quick laugh, get you a dessert, and on your way out back to the office.
Excellent. As the name implies, Lunch Wired, but you're no longer limited just to lunch. You guys are offering breakfast as well. Tell me a little bit about what they might find on the breakfast menu.
So the breakfast options are great. They're fresh. We have some wonderful fruit trays, pastries. We have some really niche stuff that we make here from scratch, including a breakfast turnover. We have personal quiche that we make, really stuff that you can't find anywhere else in the marketplace. Added to that, we come and we set that up for our catering services. So even if it's 6 in the morning, we'll be there exactly when you want us to be, just to set the whole thing up.
That is great. Things like Morning Sunshine, Waffle Mitch. Those are some exciting meals. People seem to be loving them. Were you excited to the breakfast meals to the folks as well?
Breakfast is a huge segment in this marketplace. People need to get a good start in the morning, and having something that has a lot of flavor. It's not just your average sandwich, it's not just your average burrito. A lot of really cool flavors that you can get in a handheld version, opposed to sitting down in a restaurant. I think people are really excited about it.
When I read the reviews out there, I hear people talking about something the lunch fanatics call sandwiches. So tell me what sandwiches are, warm, cold, and a little bit in between.
Well, they in fact are both. So the definition of a sandwich we discovered when we first started was the superlative of a sandwich. It was all the best ingredients that you can possibly get that are put into thoughtful, flavorful sandwich. And then we took that and we put it across the board. Our chef has put in over 6 years of hard work and thought into every single recipe and every single sandwich, so that whether you get something that's hot or you get something that's cold or a wrap or even a salad, you've got it across the board.
That is great. For a guy like myself, nothing screams homemade, handcrafted, like mac and cheese. Have I come to the right place if I'm a mac and cheese lover?
You've definitely come to the right place. We make it from scratch, Gouda cheese sauce. It's really great. We make everything a la minute, so just minutes before it leaves our store, we put it all together so it's never sitting around, and those noodles are about as crisp as you can get them, as if it was made right there.
If the folks want a light meal, a healthy meal, you've got soups, you've got salads. Pretty much you guys are producing ingredients right here in-house, pretty much like Mom would do back home.
Definitely. I'm very fortunate to have a mom that cooked a lot. Maybe that rubbed off a little bit. It's bountiful, it's fresh, it's flavorful, and it's geared for the delivery. We don't pre-toss the dressings. It's served on the side, so you can go right on top of the salad. We try to gear the delivery so that when you get it, it's still as good as if you were dining here.
That is wonderful. Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. On the website, first of all, take a look at their menus. They've got a catering menu right there. So if you've got a group out there, we're talking about parties, corporate events, where basically you need presentation to match up with your taste buds. This is the place to come. They're talking about quality service as well. As I discussed earlier on, we live in a rush society. If anybody knows that, it's corporate America. These guys are having to put out things. They know what deadlines are. Tell me who they're going to be dealing with on this end to take care of them.
Well, when they call Lunch Wired, they'll have the option to speak with a corporate catering concierge. And this individual, her name is April. She's wonderful. She comes from a management and administrative background, so she really understands comings and goings of a particular day for an office manager or administrator. For those reasons, that coupled with her knowledge of what we do here, getting those meals particularly set up on a particular time with the right budget, the right things in place, she can really nail that down. So she's that catering concierge, and she can be reached by email. She has her own dedicated phone line. And then we even have now automated catering order frame that's separate on our website that's specific for catering. So the specific delivery date and time, all those things can be set in advance.
Excellent. Always nice being able to speak with somebody who can relate to what kind of pressures you're under on that end. And like you said, it makes it real easy for them because everything's at their fingertips. Many times these corporate guys are putting things together in the middle of the night sometimes, but the internet's available 24/7. I know a lot of corporations out there have actually found you guys by happenstance because of the fact maybe they couldn't find somebody last minute putting something together, found you, and now they've kept you. Is that something you're accustomed to?
Definitely. On a daily basis, we try to fill those last minute needs, whether it be for just a few meals, 5 meals, or even upwards of 50. They may call us first thing in the morning and say, hey, this thing just fell on us. What can you do for us? We will try our very best to get those things made for you across the menu, let you know up front what we can do, what we can't do. And that emergency catering is something that is really a hallmark, something that our catering concierge and myself have really tried to make sure that get the product right now.
Like I've read online, basically Lunch Wired is a lifesaver in a situation like that.
Well, I like to think so. I'll certainly try.
Wonderful. This is a gentleman that basically brought this business to you. He has over 15 years of experience in this industry and bringing something kind of unique right here. If you're not sure about delivery, just go check it out online. You're going to find out they have a free zone, which you can find out if you fall within that. And they'll definitely get it out to your group and make sure you're eating something that's not only healthy, great, but absolutely fresh. Let me ask you this as you look back and you realize you were shown the ropes of this particular industry. Kind of exciting to see what you've kind of evolved into. Has it been rewarding for you?
Definitely been rewarding. This is my first business. I've been very grateful and have a wonderful family and friends and wonderful employees that have helped and coached me along the way. I think for those reasons in particular, it's been very rewarding.
Fantastic. Viewers, last time, look at the bottom of the screen right there. You're going to see their contact information. Quite honestly, it's easy as a click. I checked them out on the website. I also pulled it up on my phone. Real easy to access. You just click on it right there. You can even pre-plan your meal. You decide you want a meal tomorrow, the next day, you can set it up, set up the time, drive on up. Real easy access here. Not ample parking. You have to fight out there. You're going to pop in, say a few words, and grab something that really was just produced for you, handcrafted, nice and fresh, ready for you to eat. Once again, that is Lunch Wired, purveyor of full bellies. This is Gary Atensy with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.